introduction already went on. So I'm Dr. Shilpa Hechnavi. So we have a foundation which is Dr. Shilpa Samanvay Foundation, which takes care of the two important aspects of human life. One is education, the other one is health. Don't you find these are two very, very important aspects of human life? Yes. So earlier it was who was the poor, in the sense we used to tell those who do not have a food, shelter and clothing, they were poor. But now today it is not considered like that. Those who do not have a proper health, those who do not have proper education, they are also considered to be a poor people, right? So you want to be a poor people or rich people in the future? So some poor are there. The combination of India is a combination of rich and poor right now. You want to be poor? That's your choice. Right. So I do not want anybody to be poor in the category, because we are born not to die with the poverty, but to die with the richness, whether it is with your wealth, whether it is with your education terms. Got it? So let me not die with the poverty. Let's we go along with the wonderful choices that is given for us and make sure that we'll be doing a great things in our life. Okay? Yes. So now the topic for the day that we have taken, which we considered as the need of the hour, and we consider that as the harmful effects of excessive usage of mobile phones on a human health. Okay? Human health means we are considering that as the human body and the mental, okay, the physical body and the mindset. So we are looking into the two aspects. So it will be really nice if the children are settled furthermore. Then, yes, if you are little further settled, so at least whatever we are saying, that will be reaching you people in a well order. Okay, so kindly give the attention, because this time past will never come back in life. Okay, so make sure a little on a stick tone, because I was also associated with the teaching profession only for several years. So here, there. So settle your mind, settle your physical attires for the given period of time. All of you sit straight kindly. What is this man coming morning? Sit straight. Sit straight. Your posture. Otherwise you'll get a text neck. You'll feel all the difficulties at the back. Right? Okay. Wonderful. So with that note, we'll definitely carry on with the most important aspect for today's seminar, and that is the excessive usage of mobile phones will lead for a lot of difficulties on a health side. Okay, so I think the PPT can be on. If somebody can move on that, please. Please help us to the PPT. So, right. So let the PPT come, no problem. So we as human beings, so seeing the lot of things getting changed, revolutionary, right? So every children seated here will be definitely aware with the cell phones, right, Nopa? Everybody knows about the cell phone. I don't think that anybody who doesn't have a cell phone, there is no single person who will say, right? So everyone has a cell phone, but this revolution which started, right? So when the revolution began, what was the main purpose of the cell phones? Communication, right? So communication was the main purpose when it started, but now the communication is not the only purpose. There are number of unhealthy habits that has been inculcated with the usage of mobile phones. So today, mobile phones are not only used for communication purpose, it is used for all unhealthy habits. Like, okay, so now excessive usage of mobile phones is leading for a lot of health issues. Okay, can anybody mark it and say that, ma'am, these are the health issues that we are facing because of excessive usage of mobile phones? Eye strain, yes. Then headache. Then yes, sir. Those who are using excessively, you are going to tell all this, no? It's like that. Those who are using the mobile phone or excessive term, you will definitely know why this is taking a long while. Kindly settle. Right. So this excessive usage of mobile phones is leading for a lot of issues related. Few things will scroll on the PPT. You can go on with that. But the most important thing nowadays we find in the children is the sedentary lifestyle. Have you heard of sedentary lifestyle? Sedentary lifestyle is nothing but we are not able to just go out from the habit of having a cell phone in a hand. We want to be just relaxing in one particular place and enjoying the entertainment, whatever that comes in the cell phones. So you keep on rolling, you keep on scrolling if there is no limitation, right? So it is taking away all the efficiency. It is taking away all the, the productivity that the child should have. So we are just concentrating on scrolling the cell phones. Entertainment for life should be for a given period of time, or it should be throughout the day, given period of the time. So what is happening with the cell phones? We are continuously using the cell phone without any break, and this is definitely affecting our lifestyle, where we are trying to be little more calm, settled, relaxed. Aram say every time we want to sit with the phone, we do not want to connect with the people, right? So you want to be in the feel of a sedentary lifestyle. You want to be lifestyle which is healthy, no? So definitely, so we should make sure that we are not using the phone in an excessive term, which is leading for the sedentary lifestyle. So we do not want to sit in one particular place and keep on scrolling the cell phones. And most importantly, nowadays we are finding in the children that the problem called insomnia. Have you heard of insomnia? This is something related to the disease of lack out of sleep. What is this? Lacking of sleep is a very important aspect of human life, Nopa. In a day, if you're categorizing your 24 hours into 8 plus 8 plus 8, we should see that 8 hours is having a good sleep. But when you are having a cell phone in your hand, what's happening? Continuously we'll be with the phone. We don't have to take a rest. We will not even sleep properly. So if you're not sleeping properly, what will happen? The day will be energetic in the next day? Definitely not, no. So the day has to be energized, in the sense we need to make sure that our sleep is done well. But what's happening? Because of excessive usage of mobile phones, this insomnia issues are coming with the children, which is not at all fair enough. So you have to avoid the excessive usage of mobile phones, which is leading for the issues related to insomnia. So sedentary lifestyle we do not want. We do not want the diseases like insomnia, and the most important thing nowadays that we are finding, and that is called phubbing. Phubbing. What is this phubbing? Anybody has heard the word phubbing? Okay. So phubbing is nothing but when you have a cell phone in your hand, we do not look into anybody who is next to us. We do not care for anybody who is next to us. So we just ignore the companion who is there. Okay. So we have to avoid this problem of phubbing, in the sense you have to reduce the usage of mobile phone. So all the students are first PUC. So all the streams are here: science, commerce, and art students, right? It's a combination of the children. Yes? Only commerce and arts are seated here, right? So you children are the productive asset of this country, right? So we can see the future with you people, in the sense you should make sure that you will not be involving in any of the activity which is leading for inefficiency in your mindset. You have to have a clarity in your goals, no? And the clarity in your goals will come only when the distractions are taken away. You're getting a point, Pak? So what are the distractions? If I'm considering this mobile phone as a distraction, let's avoid the cell phones in a much usage. We can't say standing here that don't use our cell phone. You will agree for me? Yes, ma'am has told that we will not use a cell phone. You will not use cell phone from today. Who is that one category? Raise your hand that no, ma'am, we will not use a cell phone from today. My goodness. I think the father did not pay, no, to get the new phones. Right. Right, Pa. So, yes, appreciation for those students in the category who really do not want to use a cell phone. Hidden camera will be fixed and see watching whether the phone is used or not. Right, Pa. Done. So with the usage, see, if you are not using a cell phone, definitely it is giving more of benefits. Okay, there is no disadvantage if you are not using a cell phone. There is no compulsion from anybody, right? So all your materials are distributed in the class level, so everything is given to you people. So excessive usage of mobile phones, if it is leading for some issues, then better to avoid it, right? So we have some addiction, health, mental health, you can observe this. So just go through the slides. So if you are using more and more cell phones, what's happening? So there are mental health risks, okay? So that is anxiety and depression, and most of the students are found with the anxiety and depression, which means you are using more of the cell phone. So a few things are said there, that the studies indicate a strong link between excessive mobile phone use and increased levels of anxiety and depression, particularly among the adolescents. Social media can exhibit the feelings of inadequacy and loneliness, leading to negative self-image. This is what is happening most of the children nowadays. You just want to show your image in the Facebook or a social media. If something is really going bad, you feel that okay, somebody is not observing us. Okay, so always you go for a wrong assumption that people has to observe you for the thing which is not at all available there. Okay, so the lot of issues with excessive usage of mobile phones, which is concerned with your mental health, your anxiety, your depression, loneliness. You want to prove something good in the social media, but that goodness is not shown in the family. In the sense, it is definitely not of good use. Excessive usage will definitely lead for the issues which is not healthy for the children who are the future for this country, right? Only if you are discussing the problem, is it that is sufficient? No, there are number of solutions that we need to provide out of the excessive usage of mobile phones. So if anything that is coming to your mind, no ma'am, only not these are the problems, there are some other problems also we are facing due to the excessive usage of mobile phones. Can anybody point out? Raise your hands, you can get up. I think the girl in the specs there, very interested. Yes, what's your name? Yes, you. The one who is looking at me, yes. Yes, Father, who, yeah, you. Yes. Yes, what's your name? Okay, just shape just one thing that, ma'am, yes, because of the excessive usage of mobile phones, these are the problems can happen to the student life. You can't focus on the studies. Good, sit down. Next. Boys, your opportunities will come. So there will be an eyesight issue. Then, there with a jerkin there. Last one. There only, yes. Yes. No problem only, we'll use a phone. Let it be no problem, and we're using a phone, nothing has happened for us. Yes? Any one problem, there are a number of problems, any one problem can be shared? More louder. Anxiety, which is already said. Good, at least you saw the slide. Next. Next one. Depression. You may go to the depression. What's the reason for? Excessive usage of mobile phones, right? Settled, done for. Right. So one child saying that, ma'am, we may lose the focus on the studies. That's very important. When you're studying and the phone is next to you, it has some notification coming in. It is there some beep sound coming for your messages. Is it or not? So when you are sitting for the test tomorrow and the cell phone is next to you and it keeps on distracting you, can you focus on the study? Now, this is an age for you which is purely meant for studies. Sitting, enjoying, having fun, everything is perfect. But as a student who is going to be considered to the future of the nation, you should definitely have that persistence, the dedication and the determination and the goals which is set for your life, right? If there is a phone next to you, when you're sitting and studying, definitely that is going to harm your studies, no? And this is at this age when you have joined for St. Francis College with number of other choices of institution, at least you should give it your best, no? The parents have investing some amount of money into your education in the sense, what's the purpose behind it? Anyone can stand and easily say the proud of, St. Franciscan and say that, ma'am, this is one of the reason my parents are investing on my education. Anyone? Can try? Yes, sir. Why the parents are investing on education, communication, good knowledge is fine, but sitting at home also we gain it. By why particularly into the institution, enrolled, given some fees, and say with all your facilities required, the parents are providing for you people, no? What's the purpose behind it? What's behind reason for, yes, sir. Good, what's your name? Yes, Pujita, tell me. Having a good lifestyle, and a good lifestyle comes with your education. Why education will give you the good lifestyle all the time? Provided you are get good education is converted into earning a good monetary reward. Correct? So we are not living in the mountains where we are settled and we are the sages, no? Navala sanyasigala ilvala. So we have to what? After getting particular education, we are going to settle in the jobs, no pa? So anybody say, no, nange kelsa madade ishta illa, I want to sit at home. You will sit at home, but what is the condition of the family and the social circumstances will say, right? So everybody wants to involve in their productive activity. That's the reason we say that you, the generation of this country, should be always becoming productive. You should never become a waste body of this country, Nova. If you don't want to become a waste body of the country, your concentration should be on achieving your particular goals only. So I cannot do everything. I will not become a police officer, I will not become advocate together, I will not become a doctor together, right? So there is one particular goal set in your mind. Yes or no? All of you, dear? The students at the last benches too. Correct? No. Everybody has a particular goal set, and that goal has to be set in your mind. If that is set, you know what to do and what not to. So, okay, this is the only simple terminology that you need to take from this session today, that in your life you should determine what should be done and what should not be, what should be spoken and what should not be, how it should be spoken and how it should not be. Simple as that. The knowledge is simple. Every dharma takes about this only. What is right and what is wrong. Being a genuine person, you should be always sure about to choose the right thing. You should never do a wrong. Knowingly, if you are committing a mistake, then you are a criminal, man. How police you will become? Right. So make sure that you will be involving yourself in doing only the right things. Okay. So I hope a bit of convenience has been done on the excessive usage of mobile phones, which is leading to a sedentary lifestyle, all the social impacts which is going on very badly, the mental health risk is taken, and the most importantly, it is affecting on your behavior patterns. Okay. So if something is affecting on our social life, our economical life, our interaction terms, our physical terms, the health has to be not maintained properly with using of a cell phone. In the sense, we should definitely take a oath that the cell phone usage can be limitized. You're understanding, pa? So we are not here to say that don't use the cell phone. That will definitely not happen in this generation. But at least you should curtail the usage of mobile phones. You will do that. Now the problem identification is done in this section, no? Then the solution has to be provided, right? Then what is that solution? What is the solution, ma'am? Exercise, problem, phones, usage, mental health, everything you are telling correctly, ma'am. But what is the solution? The book of maths says what? Full of problems, no. That problem has to come out with the solution. Do you have seen the book without any solutions? Definitely it will come with the solutions only. Nowadays the students' work is done very much easy. You have a scanner and every question and answer, everything is given there. Your work of mind is definitely not much, because most of the time our brains are dusted now. If you keep any one vastuna hage itputre for a given period of time, what will happen? It will dust up. Always you should little polish and keep it. Your brain is also like that. You don't keep it for a longer period of time without usage. You have to use it continuously so that it will be polished, brushed up. Polished things good look or good looks good, or the dusted things looks good. Obviously, polished good only, no. So every St. Francis who are seated here, who has a beautiful life for sure in the future, you should make your parents feel proud. Definitely yes. And before every society, parents feeling proud, when you stand in front of the mirror, you should feel proud of yourself. And that can happen with using the cell phone, all unmonitored videos, all nonsense things which is coming up, the reels which is happening where they have forgotten the real life. Yes or no? Using and seeing the reels, you doesn't know how much time you're spending on it. The recent studies say that more than 61% of the Indian population, which is youth, which is kept on using the internet continuously without the time gap, except during the class hours or whatever the productive thing that they do a bit, rest all the time they are found in the internet. And do you think that they find only the informative things there? They will be scrolling all the Google things saying that what is it and what is that. They won't be scrolling on that. They'll be scrolling on unnecessary things which is not at all required for their life. Right? So avoid looking and scrolling into your unnecessary reels that is happening, because you need to really live in the Real life, no, pa. So real life is most important than the reels. Anybody does reels? We do, ma'am. How to tell you? Right. So do the reels, but make sure that the reels are useful. Okay? Because recently we attended one seminar in the Reva University where we could find a very interesting one. The sextortion is happening for the girls especially. Okay? So sextortion is something where the nudity is found. Now this is the world of AI, no? Pa? Yes or no? Artificial intelligence, anything can be done to anybody, provided you are morally correct. Okay, even though you are very much strong, but one incident can make you feel too low. Pa. It is too low. You feel low, and that should not happen for the youngsters. In the sense, you have to keep your privacy well. Okay, doing the reels entertainment, it's fine, but do not use it so that it will cross the limit by somewhere X, and that will lead for some effect where you lose your life, which is so much valuable. Okay, so make sure do not involve yourself in any of the activities which is not legal from the law, at the same time which is not legal to your mind. Okay, your mind only will tell no which is correct and which is wrong. So make sure do the things which is required for this population to grow, and not the things which is not at all taken to any development process. Okay, with that note, one simple solution we're going to provide it here now. Then how to come out from all this problem, and the sense we have a simple solution given, and that is the digital detox. What is that? Digital detox. Detox, ಕೇಳಿದ್ದೀರಾ? Have you heard changes of it? Okay, have you seen the digital detox? If the PPT goes on, then it will be a 1 hour session. So I'm just going on the flow. You can just have the PPT slides on board. Okay. Right. So have you heard of the digital detox? Okay, digital, we'll keep it aside. It's a technology. What is detox? Cleansing. Okay. What is this cleansing? Detoxification. The full form of detox is digital detoxification. Okay. So when the body is not feeling well, we want to take out all the harmful substances from the body. We'll go for toxification. Have you heard? Toxification is a medical term only, digital toxification. But here we are not talking about taking the substances which is a harmful material from your body, but here we are talking about digital detox. What we are talking about? Digital detox. Digital detox is nothing but I am taking a particular period of time where I am not at all using the mobile phones, smartphones, the computers, all the technology which has been created for benefiting us, yes, of course, but at the same time, I make sure that I am refraining myself from the mobile phones. Okay, all the technology which has been found for our benefits. Okay, now simple term for you. Definitely you are going to see the movies in the theaters. Definitely, ma'am, it will be like this only, but something good will be played there, but not this. Right. So when you go on to the theaters, okay, there'll be before the movie begins, there'll be a statement coming up. What is it? Display one is about the, what is that? Smoking, tobacco, correct? Tobacco sevane, hanikaraka, something will come. Those who have used, they'll be very quick to say the answers, no? Those who are connected to that. Right. So make sure one kade usage of cell phone ಆದರೆ ಮತ್ತೊಂದು ಕಡೆ anything which is harmful to your body should not be consumed, because we're going to leave long, no? Anybody who sees that ad in life, they will not smoke, correct? No, but what will happen? No, ma'am, I want to die soon, somebody will take. That is left to their choice of life. Okay, let's come back. So what is that they will write there? What the statement will be passing there on the theater screen? Refrain yourself from mobile phones, no? Yes or no? For the 3 hours of movie, which is an entertainment, you have to refrain yourself from the mobile phones. But this is your life, no? The life expectancy of India is around 67 now. 67 years. If you want to lead a healthy life, or more than that. Recently we met one doctor. He was telling that the human heart can function for 140 years. How many years? 140. Sometimes we see in the television, in the news channels, no, somebody lived for 145, 140 years, 120 years, 130 years. Actually, it's not a magic. It's a fact of human existence. The heart can easily function for 140 years, but most of the people in India, average life expectancy that we see right now, and that is 67 years. Okay, so why the 67 has come out in the sense? Because of our own lifestyle, because of our own lifestyle. So when you can refrain your mobile phones for watching a movie for 3 hours in a theater, why don't you refrain yourself from the cell phones for a given period of time to protect your human body and your health, right? So the body consists of your physical health and your mental health, no? Yes or no? If you want to keep up that physical and mental health properly, definitely you should refrain yourself from mobile phones, and that is what we are talking about of digital detox. So in the digital detox, it is a choice of an individual where you have taken and say that we are not going to use the mobile phones or any digital devices for a given period of time for your better life and your better health. Then how do we do that, ma'am, in the sense? How do we go for digital detox? How do we go for digital detox? Simple. If you're not using a cell phone, what else other things that you can do? You can hear some good music. Yes. You can play. That's very, very important. Nowadays, children have forgotten the feel of earth, no? Have you known the fact called earthing? Earthing. ಎಷ್ಟು ಜನ barefoot ಅಲ್ಲಿ we will walk on a grass or on a land? You do that? Wonderful. Very nice. Very nice, Kuteja ma'am. So number of students are connected with the environment. Very nice. So here we have to see, when you're not using a cell phone, you feel like doing other things, right? Walk on the park, walk on the grass for a given period of time. 2-3 hours if you're doing, no, your mind will be definitely energized. And this energy will come when you go for digital detox. Able to follow? Right. Any other thing? Wonderful. Earning, walking, playing football, or playing any activity rather than sitting in one particular place and watching a mobile phone. Right. Second one. Cooking. Wonderful. Yarappa idu? Nada Maharaja? Okay. ಏನಪ್ಪ ಹೆಸರು ಒಂದು? Chinmay. Wonderful, Chinmay. Great applause to Chinmay. One is Amma is blessed to have Chinmay at home. Secondly, yeah, the future wife will be very, very happy to have Chinmay in life, because yes, cooking is considered to be wonderful. Wife, husband, love, andre khushi, right? So, Danpa, this is very simple. If somebody is not having this kind of a change and a smile on the face, then they have a serious problem. You know that? Yes, ma'am. Good, ma'am. Thank you. So you should make sure that certain stages of life, you have to go accordingly only. The stages will pass like that, the stages has to go like that only, right? So cooking, wonderful. Chinmay, I remember you because my son is also very interested in cooking. He's in 9th standard. He does a wonderful cooking. He watches phone for the purpose of cooking, YouTube. So see and find something good and cook and come, right? So you can spend time in cooking. Very nice. No other institution has told me. Chinmay said it. Being a boy, okay? Playing any activity, physical activity except having a cell phone. Wonderful. Next. Wonderful. Reading book. Obre enjoy ಮಾಡ್ತೀಯಾ? ಹೌಸ್ ಕೀಪಿಂಗ್ ಅಂತ ಯಾಕೆ ಕರೆಯೋದು? ಹೌಸ್ ಹೋಲ್ಡ್ ಚೋರ್ಸ್ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಸಿಂಪಲ್ ಅಲ್ವಾ? ಮನೆ ಕೆಲಸ. ಹೌಸ್ ಕೀಪಿಂಗ್ ಎಲ್ಲ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಕಾಲೇಜಲ್ಲಿ ಮಾಡೋದು ಅದು ಹೌಸ್ ಕೀಪಿಂಗ್. Right. So household chores is very, very important. Manali, please help ಮಾಡಿ ಅಪ್ಪ ಅಮ್ಮಗೆ ಏನಾದ್ರು when you are finding yourself free, please clean the house. ನೀನು ಆಮೇಲೆ ಮಾತಾಡ್ತೀನಿ. After seminar we'll sit and talk about all that activities. Right, ma. So all the household chores that you can support your parents, and your mom will be so blessed. Ivattina nevenadu shuru madre, she'll be very happy and she'll be shocked what happened to my son or a daughter that she's helping me in the cleaning and all that. Hey, household chores and ella include ಆಯ್ತು. ಬಟ್ಟೆ ಪಾತ್ರೆ ಕಸ ಎಲ್ಲ. Leave it. Right, done for. Then next. Hobbies. Definitely, no, you can concentrate on your wonderful hobbies. Hobbies can be anything. Art. I have seen the children doing a wonderful paintings, art, stamp collection, rates. So, gym you can go. 18 years old? No. 18 years ಆದ್ಮೇಲೆ ಜಿಮ್ ಮಾಡಿ, ಅದಕ್ಕಿಂತ ಮುಂಚೆ ಮಾಡಿ ಯಾಕೆ ಬಾಡಿ ಪಾರ್ಟ್ಸ್ ಎಲ್ಲ ವೀಕ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಳ್ಳೋದು? Should not do that. Right. Next one. That's it. I think the children of there in the corner, the last day, you can definitely respond. I feel that at least I'm talking to you people. Shop, very good. See, those who are a businessman, if a father in a shop, definitely when you're free, Marwadi is better, Marwadi, you know. Right. So helping the father Helping the father in the business. That's a simple thing. See, not in a fun manner because we have seen most of the people on independent order in our shops. That's my what is only, no? So to give you a hype for them. Right. Then dancing, all we have is dancing, singing, your hobbies considered. So see ya. Traveling. Okay, license ಸಿಕ್ಕಿದ್ಮೇಲೆ ಎಲ್ಲ ಮಾಡ್ಬೋದು ಓಕೆನಪ್ಪ ಡನ್ 18 years ಆದ್ಮೇಲೆ ಲೈಸೆನ್ಸ್ ಅಲ್ವಾ ಕಾರಿಗೆ ಬೈಕಿಗೆಲ್ಲ ಸೊ ಓಕೆ ಡೆಫಿನೆಟ್ಲಿ ಡೂ ಡನ್ ಫಾ ವಂಡರ್ಫುಲ್ ಥ್ಯಾಂಕ್ ಯು ವೆರಿ ಮಚ್ ಡನ್ ಓಕೆ ಸೆಟಲ್ ಚಾನ್ಸ್ ಸಿಕ್ಕಿದ್ರೆ ಡನ್ ರೈಟ್ ಪಾ ಸೊ ವಿತ್ ದಟ್ ನೋಟ್ ಸೊ ಡಿಜಿಟಲ್ ಡಿಟಾಕ್ಸ್ನ ಫಾಲೋ ಮಾಡಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ಸೊ ದರ್ ಆರ್ ನಂಬರ್ ಆಫ್ wonderful methods that you can follow for yourself. So it's a choice that you choose. Okay, it is available, but you should know what to choose and what not to choose. Kindly do that, and rest everything will come on your track. So this is a beautiful age. This is a life to celebrate. At least after COVID, we all have realized that life is the most precious thing that has happened in your span period, correct? So we should make sure that life is spent in a wonderful way, having some wonderful values in a mind. When you go forward and achieve certain goal and you turn back, you should never feel sad about it. ಏನಪ್ಪ ಇಷ್ಟೆಲ್ಲ ಮಾಡ್ಬಿಟ್ಟಿದ್ದೀನಲ್ಲ ಸ್ವಲ್ಪನೂ ಚೆನ್ನಾಗಿಲ್ಲ. You should not feel like that. You should always feel that whatever I have done it best of my good knowledge. I have done it to make my parents feel proud. I have make it to make this nation feel proud. So ultimately we live in this country which is wonderfully appreciated in all its traditions, its physical aspects, its geographical aspects, its social aspects, its political aspects, its educational background. So make sure you feel proud of yourself and making this country feel proud by refraining yourself completely from the usage of mobile phones. Try to follow a simple step for life. Even in the net, go and give a great hug to your mom and say that thank you for all that you are doing for us. Give a great hug to your father and say that thank you very much for all that facility that you are providing for us to have this wonderful life. And make sure mobile phones na use madi, but make sure that the usage of mobile phones should be limitized, controlled, consciously. Okay, if that is done, the rest everything will be beautiful in your life, and make sure that it's spent on a very honorable ground. Okay, with that note, thank you very much for providing this opportunity to share certain views. God bless you all. Thank you.